New York Harlem went on, and this game had more stars than both of those. And word on the street still has to be white business.
He's finally beat Serbia at the World Championship.
Game over.
今回の動画はジョー・ジョンソンがなぜビッグ3に挑戦したかをまとめてみました。ジョー・ジョンソンは2001年から2018年の間にNBA の様々なチームでプレーしてキャリア合計で1276試合平均で16ポイントを記録しております。 NBA でトッププレイヤーだったジョー・ジョンソンがビッグ3に挑戦したきっかけは自身の母だったのです。ジョー・ジョンソンの母ダイアン・ジョンソンは2008年に多発性骨髄腫と診断されました。この病気はがんの中でも稀な病気です。そしてこの病気は2010年の NBA オールスターウィークエンドまでジョー・ジョンソンに知らせることはありませんでした。そして2019年の2月にジョー・ジョンソンの母は亡くなりました。そしてジョー・ジョンソンは忙しい時間を増やしたいということでビッグ3に挑戦しました。ビッグ3に挑戦する前にもジョー・ジョンソンはアーカンソー大学の元チームメイトであるジャネロ・パーゴやビッグ3創設者のハイスキューズらと話してビッグ3の挑戦を決めたそうです。ビッグ3に挑戦したジョー・ジョンソンはやはり活躍しました。スリーポイント成功数ではリーグ2位にランクインして、そしてビッグ3で MVP を獲得しました。それではジョー・ジョンソンのビッグ3でのプレーを見てみましょう。
So Johnson with the ball, step back jumper, got it.
And that's what it all is for Joe. It's all about pace. If you see, you can never speed him up. He's never in a hurry.
Here's Joe Johnson. Second opportunity. Teardrop goes down.
He threw that up to the ceiling. Go get that one, Ryan.
Tony Archibald and Captain Andre Owens. You bring a guy like Hollins in with Odin. Joe Johnson to the left.
Oh my goodness! The spin cycle, the beat. Here's where Joe gives you a problem.
Drop step, finishes, and the foul.
That is
now double-double for Joe Johnson, and they doubled him quite a bit. Mentioned how physical it was.
Hello.
That's a good start.
Oh!
Andre Owens nearly got it to go.
Wait a minute, Gennaro.
And Joe Johnson
right there.
Games in the NBA, Andre Owens. Joe Johnson, nicely done on the run when this is all said and done. Brandon Rush off the mark, and there's Joe Johnson. He'll step out and nails it. It's a 20. Triplets, 45-40 lead. First to 50 wins. Johnson sets his feet. Three-pointer knocks it down.
We're one
for the triplets.
This could be the end of it.
ISO Joe. Blows by Brown.
Hello.
And wins it for the triplets in game number one.
Create opportunities for his teammates.
Chris Johnson into the game for triplets. Joe Johnson, tough floater. Into the post, trying to post up Jason Terry. And now, how about that? Going to work on the post again. Joe Johnson clearly trying to take advantage of that matchup on the post. And there is why.
Tougher to double team when you have shooters. So Carlos being a part of this is huge for Trilogy.
Joe Johnson, step back three, and he's starting to get the shot.
The defense to kind of recover to get back to you.
Here's Johnson just inside the 4-point look. So that counts.
Then an easy three.
Terry, long two, into the hands of Johnson. So right back up. So urgency here for Trilogy to avoid 0-2. Joe Johnson rips it away. Easy. Last week, Joe Johnson was going to draw the D, distributing early, and then Joe Johnson starting to find his rhythm.
You know, it's funny. I was talking to Joe before the game, and he just talked about how he loved playing the game, and you can see the passion, the continuation of what happened last week. I mean, it was the first time for him, 27 points, First time.
He's ready and he's bringing it.
Oh, yeah. You'll put a lot of pressure on the defense, man.
Sam Young gets a task now. There's the 4-point shot from Joe. 49 on the board for triplets. Big three. Arroyo.
Great defense that time by Pargo.
Young step in three. Well short. There's Joe to end it.
Backs him down. He's so strong inside. The little jump hook. Left it short. Rebound and in.
Get some easy layups.
The ISO Joe. Backs in. Jump hook. Good. First team to 50. Wins it. Got to win by 2. Here's Joe Johnson. Again, drives off the glass. He wants to go one-on-one with Morrow. 5 on the shot clock. Gives him a little show. Hey, that's old Jim. Leslie, step back. No. Rebound triplets, and all of a sudden, Joe Johnson, and the triplets are hot.
Joe Johnson, we knew eventually was going to take place. 13 points in the second half. They've been able to get that big body in the lead, in the lane, close out with runners inside. But yet and still, despite his greatness, triplets still find themselves down 10 points. Can Joe, the rest of his crew, figure out a way defensively?
Gets the pick. Rolling is Johnson. Dumps it home. Here's Joe. 4 on the shot clock. Turns. Got it. And 1.
He had that bunny and couldn't convert.
Here's Joe. Pull up. 3. Count it. Rims out. Allen Anderson. To Joe. No ordinary Joe.
Now, when we mess it up, and it wasn't our fault.
Right.
You know that, right?
Exactly. Here's Joe in the lane. Yes.
Hey, man, sometimes guys are just too...
Gibson again. Kick out. ISO. Jump.
Yeah, and Robert Height coming in the second half, getting the starting knock could be huge for them from an offensive perspective. You got to cut down on those little mental mistakes because defensively you're not going to be able to recover when you turn it over deep. But you can all Joe Johnson and triplets offensively.
Here's Joe. Step back. Pull. Count it. ISO. Pull up. Off the rim.
There's Joe.
Spins. Oh, Joe Johnson, don't do him like that.
Did you see the look off?
They go inside to Joe Johnson. Step back, turn around. Oh, my! In the second half, he's come out smoking. And 13 points now, JJ.
Yeah, but it's not a matter of how many shots is when you take them. You know by the leading score you're going to get touches, so you don't have to force the situation. And Joe does an outstanding job of filling out when he can end it with a 4. What are you saying?
He's going to end it.
Did you go?
He's no ordinary Joe. Another game winner for Joe Johnson.
Hey, Brian. Do me a favor, bro. Give me the number for next week so I can play it in the Mega 2 day.
Yes, he is. Good steal. And Joe finally has to force it. Joe Johnson from the corner. Yes!
Power. If you end up being down, 8 to 10 points, and it is some other teams in the league, because see Joe cutting into this lead a little bit more. It's more difficult because power.
Tino Mobley. Joe in the lane. Step back. Got it. Joe.
Hardest 2 you scored all day.
Joe Johnson, the crossover. Turns. Fires. Yes!
But his height and his strength and his knowledge of how to play D on a smaller opponent paid dividends.
Joe Johnson. And the triplets, they made 5 of their last 6 thanks to Joe Johnson.
Well, you knew at one point Joe was going to feel the situation and begin to take over and impose his will. And we've been able to see that in the second half. But now he's finding his rhythm and spots, and it makes it tough. Now, here's where he's really effective. The defense.
Yeah, especially their days in Phoenix.
That's right.
Here's Joe. Drive. Off the glass. Count it.
Did you see, Joe surveyed and knew.
Desperately need a third scorer behind Al Jefferson and Joe Johnson.
There's Jefferson from Sean Stevenson. Quick trigger 3. Gibson has the board. Joe Johnson far to get it started. No ISO needed for Johnson on Stevenson with help from Scow. Johnson in tight on Deshaun Stevenson.
I told him I was predicting he's going to get 8 this week.
Joe, no look. Gibson couldn't finish but draws a foul. So Joe Johnson
here with the Jazz. One of the major things on the scouting report in bright red letters is do not fall for his pump fakes.
And led by Joe Johnson. Triplets 4-1, power 4-1. Johnson, step back on Quintel Woods, skates, and a triple. Triple Moon, first action with the triplets. Trade this week. McDonald's trip, Joe, easiest two.
Play for him on the live to get him going here in the second half.
Joe again.
Mario Chalmers with Rashard Lewis and Reggie Evans. A steal and a finish for Joe Johnson.
All space.
ISO Joe step to his right, drills the jumper from inside the arc.
And he made the right decision. Didn't try to overpower.
3 to shoot. Lewis lost it. Chalmers goes up for a 4-point shot. Gibson took it away. Johnson teardrop is good. And we're tied up
On the court at the same time instead of Rashard Lewis.
Johnson leaner is good. Johnson slithering, had to get it back. ISO Joe leaner, and you can see he's just trying to get his team back into this game.
Wow, just remarkable body control.
Just 7 weeks.
Appreciate it. You can feel it, Ed, the way I'm elbowing you here on the sideline.
That just hurt. I'm trying to see. ISO Joe against Al Thornton. Spins, steps through, and he scores.
Potentially get to the free throw line.
Joe Johnson, no, air ball, moon blocked by Lewis, and a third opportunity.
I can get 2 hands on the ball.
They can win it with a 4-point shot. Johnson wants it for the win. He's got it! ISO Joe! Wow! The triplets have won it in Milwaukee.
Step back, going left, out of bounds. 4-point shot. Got me out of my seat, Ed.
ISO Joe's the song of the...
And now ISO Joe drops a dime to Anderson, lays it in the bucket. Triplets. ISO Joe spins and just powers his way to the link, baby. I need you. Here's Joe. Laws him to sleep. Pull back for 3. Money in the back. Here's Joe Johnson. Ricky Davis. Step back. Joe.
Step back, raise up. He's 6'8". I mean, all you can really do is contest the shot and hope that he misses.
And hits another one as we go to the half. I'm telling you, he is no...
Exactly where he was going to be.
Here's the drive by Joe.
What to do to close this puppy out? We gotta fight just a little bit more and make open shots. Defend, Joe.
Sitting on the bench, that you're real comfortable sitting on the bench with teams. That's their access.
Joe Johnson, he said, this is probably the best team I've had, and I expect the championship as Joe knocks down the... Joe.
And this is the matchup we were talking about. Larry Saunders playing great defense against Joe the first time.
That floater is deadly.
And that's what it find a way and basically spread that court out so it makes it very hard for the triplets to defend him.
1-point lead. Joe Johnson. Ball fake. Working on Sanders. Spins. Fades. Got it. Joe Johnson.
Size of ends on Mike Moore. He can get his jumper off right now anytime he wants to.
Drops it off.
Oh!
Jefferson. Joe Johnson.
Time running out for Joe.
Drive. Left hand. Yes.
Wow. Figure out a way.
Here's Joe. Backing down Chalmers. Fades. Got it. Ice. To the Smoothie King Center as Joe Johnson. That floater. Oh,
He gets the three-headed monster.
Here's Joe.
He's lulling him to sleep.
He's gonna pull it.
Good night. He lulled him to sleep.
Again.
Good night.
He's no So Joe. Fades. Got it. Joe missed that one. Anderson for 3. In and out. Johnson. Off the glass.
It's just that.
Here's Joe. shakes, fades, got it. Oh, we going one-on-one. Stack and Joe. He says he still has a workout with the Clippers, the Bucks, and the go inside, even though it was a mismatch. Jack tried the three. Here's Joe. Got it. Joe
was able to get a piece of it as a result. Steven Jackson able to cash in on it.
Joe, boom, got it. Jackson attacks him, went by him, but lost it, and Joe lays it in.
You want him to take a fadeaway, shot inside.
Here's Joe Johnson, three, fade, got it. He's no average Joe. The drive, oh, that's easy money. Joe Johnson.
Mario Moon, and that one right there, another high arcing shot.
Joe Johnson got right past Johnson. Pulls, got it. Joe Johnson, 7-1 on this season. Looking for the champion. Joe for the win. Got it. He's no ordinary Joe. The triplets have won the Big Three championship. Joe Johnson with 28 points. He's been the best player all season long. Lisa Leslie's been the best coach.
このようにジョー・ジョンソンはまだまだレベルの高いプレーができております。ジョー・ジョンソンは NBA へ戻ることを諦めてはいませんでした。ビッグ3は NBA でプレーし終わった選手がプレーするのではなく、NBA へ戻ることを目指しているプレイヤーが活躍できるようなプラットフォームとしてビッグ3を利用することができればいいと思っております。
今回の動画はここまでです。このチャンネルでは3人制バスケのことについていろいろ発信していきます。チャンネル登録お願いいたします。またいいねと思ったらいいねボタンもお願いいたします。それでは次の動画でお会いしましょう。